push the boundaries on what can be done, not only from leveraging this new technology that is Bitcoin, that is Lightning, but also really revolutionizing businesses and how they operate and being able to connect in to this ecosystem and then very easily go from like dollars to Bitcoin, Bitcoin to dollars, dollars to stablecoins even.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of our Big CEO series. Today, I am joined by the CEO of Voltage, a Lightning-enabled technology company, with the CEO here, Krizek. What problem is Voltage solving for enterprises looking to adopt Bitcoin Lightning and blockchain infrastructure today?
Yeah, Voltage is making it easy to basically connect in and leverage that technology. So we focus a lot on Bitcoin and the layer 2 on top of Bitcoin, which is the Lightning Network, which is the fastest, cheapest way of moving value in the crypto ecosystem. And our platform makes it very easy for customers to be able to connect in and reap the benefits of this new layer 2 and make it really easy without having to hire a whole team and stand up all the infrastructure, understand the protocol. We make it very easy with just a simple set of APIs to be able to plug in and get those benefits.
What are some of Voltage's top priorities for expanding adoption in the coming year?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that we're really excited about and we're really looking forward to is stablecoins on top of Lightning. As everyone knows by now, stablecoins are one of the prominent use cases of crypto today. And it's historically been, all of that happening on other chains outside of the Bitcoin space. And now we're seeing the possibility of issuing stablecoins on top of Lightning and reaping those benefits of faster and cheaper on your transactions and being able to really bring that to the forefront, have a really strong offering to help those businesses that either leverage stablecoins today or are interested in leveraging stablecoins in the future, and doing it again with that really simplistic, easy way of incorporating it and still being able to get those benefits for one of the largest use cases in crypto, which is stablecoins.
Lightning Network's been pretty polarizing over the years. What do you think the biggest barrier to enterprise Lightning adoption has been?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a chicken and an egg problem is what we've seen of for it to be really valuable, you have to have other people accepting it too and being able to, transact across exchanges, across products, wallets, whatever it is. And, it's been a little bit slower as the technical requirements to get started have been high. And that's one of the things that we, created Voltage to do is to solve that high barrier to entry from the technical side. And so it's been the chicken and the egg. And we're starting to see that really kind of fall apart now as we've seen people like Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, all the large exchanges are adopting Lightning now and leveraging it for high volumes of payments. So we're seeing that really start to break down as we really enter into this new era of Lightning and being able to leverage it for more of these faster, cheaper transactions. Anyone that's moving Bitcoin on chain, which is like the majority of crypto companies today, they can leverage Lightning to do it faster and cheaper. And so people are waking up to that and starting to incorporate it, and they're having more partners that they're able to do that with. And so that's really been, I think, one of the big breakthroughs that we've seen over the last 12 to 18 months.
What's one technological innovation at Voltage that's excited you and your clients?
Yeah, I mean, I think really just being able to, we have a new product that's it's kind of combines the credit functionality of like a business credit card type of product with the Lightning capabilities and being able to mesh those two. So we have a new product that really helps businesses not only incorporate Bitcoin and Lightning, get those benefits, but it also is much more capital efficient for their business and solves problems outside of just the technical integration. And it helps the operational overhead of kind of cash management and the financial operations, treasury operations that goes into that. And so we're really trying to push the boundaries on what can be done, not only from leveraging this new technology that is Bitcoin, that is Lightning, but also really revolutionizing businesses and how they operate and being able to connect in to this ecosystem and then very easily go from like dollars to Bitcoin, Bitcoin to dollars, dollars to stablecoins even, and really help ease that on-off ramping and all of those kinds of interactions. So not only solving the technical complexity of integrating Bitcoin, but also how can you make your business more efficient by incorporating it as well?
And stablecoins are certainly having their moment right now. I'm really curious to know, how do you see Lightning and Bitcoin infrastructure influencing cross-border or real-time payments in the broader financial ecosystem?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's early in that. I think in Lightning playing a role in that, but I think it's ultimately going to be incredibly successful for Bitcoin and Lightning to play a significant role in things like cross border and real time payments, especially as we see stablecoins coming onto Lightning, because moving value on top of Lightning is faster and cheaper than any other blockchain or network that there is inside of the crypto ecosystem. And so when you couple that with the obvious kind of demand of stablecoins and doing that across the world in a lot of different areas, a lot of different jurisdictions, a lot of different products and services, it's going to be, there's going to be no kind of real competition once you start to get that proliferating across the ecosystem. So we think it's going to be a huge demand, and it's going to have a huge success inside of just the crypto ecosystem as we see those start to evolve.
By the end of 2026, Voltage will be known for blank.
I think it's really revolutionizing, bringing Bitcoin and Lightning into the hands of more traditional financial players. So with the coupling of stablecoins coming onto Lightning, and then also the easier operations of incorporating Bitcoin, being really at the forefront of bringing in the new era of adoption into the crypto space is really what I think we're going to be known for in 26. Because I think we're at a perfect moment of really bringing a lot of these different things together and solving more problems for businesses that maybe aren't crypto native, that don't understand all of the ins and outs of the crypto ecosystem, but being able to leverage what we're building to really seamlessly start to reap these benefits that are so exciting of what can be done on top of Bitcoin and Lightning.
Tell us about what the journey's been like for Voltage, and what's excited you along the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's been classic startup journey, a lot of highs, a lot of lows, a lot of figuring things out on the fly, which is one of the exciting parts about building a company. But when I started Voltage, it was in 2020, and so it was pretty early in just crypto as an industry. And then we've also seen a lot happen since then. We've seen a big bull market, bear market. We've seen just a lot of things happening, and it's one of the biggest things. The biggest challenges is running a company, building a startup is hard no matter what. You do that with a really new, really wild industry that is, the Bitcoin industry, which is crypto. It's you basically 10x, that experience. And so it's been really wild, but it's been a really awesome experience in working with people and building out kind of the networks and the ecosystems with partners, with great employees, with all of these different people, and being able to really be at the forefront of this new industry and leading the way and doing it with a lot of really great partners has been just incredibly exciting.
Well, it's fantastic, Graham. It's a great story. I'm sure people are going to want to follow up and learn more. Where can we catch up with you online and follow your work?
Yeah, our website is voltage.cloud. You can go there, find all of our information on our products, services, all of those things. My personal handle on X is Krizek, so Gkrizek.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us today. Another great session here in partnership with Blockchain North as part of the Big Interview series, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks.